Yeah, Amanda, you are bad.
Yes, I am.
Yes,
Just bad.
Hi, you guys. I was trying to find your phone. Somebody was calling somebody. How are you, lovely people? Yes. Good. Hi, Candace.
Hey, girl. Is that Candace Hyde?
Candace Biber.
Bieber, baby
Bieber.
Bieber. Hey,
Hi.
Candace. Hey, your local realtor. Hey. We're going to have to do something with you, Candace.
Oh, we looking cute out here. Y'all look at us.
Oh.
Okay. Hey.
That's old age being beautified.
Oh, Lord, I'm silly.
Amanda is just bad.
Something on y'all face. On y'all, we see y'all.
Ain't
What
no
they
silly.
say?
Trying to be humble.
Why you not modeling? So fat, love this hair on.
Girl, block him.
Flabby, right.
Oh, thank you. Whichever one you're talking to, you be praised. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Yes,
It's
we look cute.
good. And remember, tonight we're going to talk about what, Lisa?
Get out of your feelings.
Get Out of Your Feelings Part 3 with Lisa Keeton. You know, we did it last week. And now remember, if you missed it, if you want to go back and see 1, 2, 3, and 4, what you can do is go to Hey Miss Judy's Facebook page. Please subscribe and view in nighttime prayer, Kickin Tha Breezz, and Hey Miss Judy's radio show. We do it via Facebook Live too. All right, y'all. Thank you. We trying to get in. So we were talking about get out of your feelings, and you know, all of us get in our feelings in one way or another at one time or another. I was in my feelings. What did they put all that trash on the property?
The other day.
I was in my feelings, okay, but I had to control myself because I know who I am as a woman of God, and as a community, I like to say community celebrity, so I have to set a good example. But I had some choice words for those people who had did that. When you know you try so hard to make sure things go the way that they should go, and then people clown and want to disrespect you and the church grounds, yeah, I felt some kind of way. So that was one way I was in my feelings. Yeah, they made it look like a dump. But I went over there the other day and they had them burned it up, but still, which means that you saw that post I put some kind of way to go over there and rake up that residue. You can't fix the burn up part of the ground that you fixed because it was lush and green until you did what you did and then get over there and get that other part. You dumped it on 2 parts of our property. Clean that up too.
So I like that you use that as an example of
getting in my feelings, yeah.
Because a lot of times when we hear that, it's only like in a perverted way, in such like, oh, you using your feelings because you jealous about somebody, or you in your feelings because somebody told you the truth. But she's saying that emotionally and intellectually, I had all of this stuff going on about the desecration, because that's what it was.
Exactly
a desecration of holy ground. And it wasn't that old about who owns it. At the end of the day, God owns it. God owns it all.
This is
and
God's country.
You gotta respect the Lord's ground.
Yeah.
You know, and that was out of order. Beyond out of order.
I can believe it.
And just, you know, and whoever, if somebody went and showed the person the Facebook post, shame on you, because the reality is when you saw that person putting that stuff on the church ground, that's when you should have been grabbing your phone and taking pictures to say something back to the church. Don't go tell what we said. You supposed to get the whole scope.
Well, you know, I feel some kind of way about that. I'm glad at the end of the day that still they went and said something, even though they burned it up. That's less work that we have to do. And it goes to show you, people see you when you don't see yourself. See, I try to have a balance and everything. I feel the exact same way you do, but then I flip it over. At least they said something. Even if they did go to the person, regardless of how they went and they got something done. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm saying get over there and get that other part done.
That other part.
You know, and then scrape up that metal. The only thing they didn't burn up was the dog house.
Oh, Lord.
You know, and so I'm like, get it up. You know, do what you need to do. And the word desecration, that's exactly what it was. And sometimes when you're in your feelings, you don't always come up with the proper terminology for something. You just know you pissed off. And I said you be pissed off. And people say, oh, why did she say pissed off? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I said it.
And this is Kickin Tha Breezz. Kind of just like Hey Miss Judy show, where we gonna give you the real. And we're gonna have real conversation with you. Keeping it holy, don't get it twisted. But the reality of it is, we want you to see women of God in the ministry that don't hold back, and not when you see us in the church house or in the pulpit, we different hallelujah people. The same wacky psychopaths you see.
Oh my God.
Right
there. Psychopaths. But we learned last week what you meant by
are
that.
the same ones that you can invite to your house. So,
and feel safe.
Yeah, and to our people who, because we did get a lot of support on the post that you made, so to some of those people, just to let y'all know, so I did call like some connects that we do have down in Public Works, and Public Works said because we are private property, because it is private property, that they will not come and they would not clean it up and they would not deal with the person. We would have to deal with them in a civil court. Yes, we do have no dumping signs up, but guess what? They only really protect the alley. So if the alley was being blocked because that is public property, that's the only thing they would.
And if I had acted the way I really was feeling in my emotions, myself would have went over there and pushed all of that trash in the middle of the alley. I would have done it if I had to do it by myself. I just would have, because that's the type of person that I am, but it's being controlled. I ain't gonna say that I used to be, because I'm still like that. It's just that I have it under control.
It's a fruit of the spirit too, by the way.
Thank you.
Self-control.
Self-control. Amanda, you're so good today.
Well, you know,
I got to meet your past.
You do, girl. One day, I'm telling you, she keep me in order.
Girl,
yes,
you know,
is.
so that is good. Control, self-control, fruit of the spirit. You know, me, a lot of times we say, it's gone. No, let the right thing roll up on you and it'll swell up. So I was ready to go
Remember
there.
that day at the bank? Whoa, and I'm going to turn it to the Wild Wild West at the bank, and she was cracking up.
You want to tell?
So we were in the drive-thru waiting for the teller to finish doing what they was doing. I think we had already talked to the teller.
Yeah.
But I'm watching him from my rear view and my mirror up here.
And I catch him out of my peripheral.
She got him on the side, and then she OG gangster. She done turned all the way around in her chair. And I'm like, it's cool. PJ is cool. And
she opened that purse.
So I opened my little pocketbook, and I'm just like, just know when I say duck. And she was like, oh, Lord. And so we had told the teller, like, hey, because the teller came in, he knew the guy.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, so-and-so, come on inside. And
out of the rain. The man was really, that's why you got to pay attention and not act too quick, getting your feelings too quick, because your feelings will get you messed up. We're sitting in the drive-thru at the bank, and we like this part, this close to putting your money in the little thing. This man is coming. He kept scooting up like he going to come and grab it, like it's going to be some armed robbery. We like, you ain't taking nothing, because we worked too hard for this. And so I'm turning around looking at him, and Amanda opened that pocketbook, OG style, because she is licensed to carry.
Yes, I am.
And she said, you need Marvin off. And she just want to put that little pink pistol on somebody. And I looked, and thank God the teller, he peeped her. He told the man, he said, you want to come in out of the rain? I said, thank you for letting us know that you knew him. And he just fell out.
I was like, you almost got him shot. He was like, please don't shoot me.
And not at the bank, so you have to be careful. Like, that's another way of being in your feelings. When you act too quick, when you don't pay attention. So like we're talking about, get out your feelings. Wait a minute, take the time to process the situation.
The situation. Yeah. That is true.
So that
I'd have been on camera and everything.
We would have been on the news, and they wouldn't have made it look pretty.
He would have been like, I was just trying to get out the rain. I was scared for my life. It was 2 of them.
And she telling me to duck. Look, where am I going to duck to? I'm not going to lay down.
Right, we in the car. But no, that's just, and I like that. Processing the situation, because I think as humanity, like, we do jump to conclusions, and that's just
Well,
what's real.
that's one way you get out of your feelings, by processing the situation. You got to say, wait a minute, is this what I think it is? But then you got to turn around, sometimes be brave enough to look at the situation like, you know, and it's one of these situations where we as women now really have to defend ourselves. Because we got some men be like, no, please don't do it. They're like, you get raped. I'm not finna get raped, okay?
Okay.
You ain't gonna get it easy.
Okay.
You know, and it's just crazy.
Or be like, you hear that, baby? Go look.
Okay, sometimes you get in your feelings.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, you know, you have to get in your feelings sometimes because, like you said, like the other day, I ordered a pizza. Now, they know when I order a pizza, have change for 100.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Okay,
Man
big
come, no, the man come. I'm telling him, but you ain't bring no change. So he was like, but just give it to me. And I said, no, you going to either go and get some change or whatever you have, but y'all know when y'all come up here.
The brain change.
Brain change. This fool going to try to take my money.
Wait a minute, he tried to reach in the house and take your money.
I said, hold up. So I got in my business because it kind of scared me.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, he comes and I live by myself.
Oh, yeah.
My little Clint.
Okay.
Said it right there.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I told him, I said, no, I tell you what.
Her 45. Boom.
Gone it. I don't even want it now. Girl, he done called me and told me he gonna come back and get me.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He gonna come back and get me. Cause I didn't.
Wait a minute. He said he called you and told you
he gonna come back and get me.
I know you got him fired.
Yeah. So I waited. That night.
That's OG. That's OG.
I didn't sleep in my room. I slept in the other room.
Okay.
So you
I
can
didn't
hear.
hear.
So
And I'm
you can
looking
hear.
out the window. I said, man, I can't wait to get up. No, I can't
You
wait to get up.
want some firepower.
Oh, girl, I was nervous. I went down there. I said, let me tell you something. I said, dude, whatever.
You went to the shop.
Yeah, I better go down
I know
there.
that's right.
I said, he done threatened me. Much as I done spend with you all. And he gonna threaten me. He know I live by myself. I said, don't you know? He almost not made up by this door.
Okay.
But I had to get in my feelings because I had to show him that I wasn't scared.
Right.
It was brick too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was nervous when I went in.
Well, most people, when they do some type of training, they teach you not to be nervous in any situation. But Lisa, that was a powerful thing that you said. Sometimes we're saying get out of your feelings. We're saying process the situation. She said, but sometimes you got to get in your feelings in order to be able to defend yourself. Yeah. Now you see how you got to balance that thing?
And it's Hyde said, y'all rough and tough. Kanita said, get out your feelings. Marvin said, hey. Marvin said, Amanda came on time. Oh, Lord.
Leave Marvin alone.
Candace said, about to pop the pizza, man.
Candace, you are funny.
Marvin said, women be in their feelings so much. Oh, my,
you know what? Men be in their feelings a whole lot. Say y'all be in y'all feelings. Oh, you gonna make Judy go there.
Oh, that Judy.
Y'all be in y'all feelings about your sexual how do
organ.
Wait a minute, no, your sexual organ and your sexual how do you say it I don't want to say your sexual service. You know, I'm trying to make it a better word. You know, your performance. Your stamina and your performance. See, look at them.
Candace.
You know, y'all getting y'all feelings about a whole lot. And you know what's so good about Kickin' Tha Breezz? Is that if men want to come on the show, that's fine too. We can hang with you too. But a lot of you won't because you say you don't want me to bother you. But I'm like, I'm not going to bother you. Speak your piece. And we're going to speak our piece because, you know, it's just what it is. And we're true. Men always talking about women being in their feelings. You say things like, women are emotional creatures and men are visual. And I had to tell a boyfriend and a man I had one time, let me tell you something. Y'all are visual and emotional too. And we are visual and emotional because when we look at a man, we ain't looking at one with his breast hanging way down past his stomach and his stomach hanging way past his mandingo.
We ain't desperate at all.
No, but we the Chippendale dancers, there was some they make a pets dance and stuff like I never went to see them, but I seen enough on TV, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you think about stuff like
my
that.
God.
What do you say? Marvin, we about it
You be
today.
irking me.
I done had some fish, some white beans, some slaw,
Hey,
and my
Lisa,
energy is
Lisa,
up, okay?
Lisa.
My sugar is
Lisa,
up.
when I tell y'all she anointed from the top of her head, y'all, what does word say? To the sole of her feet. The girl bad.
This is tea, and it ain't Long Island tea. It's just regular sweet
This
tea.
man, I ain't gonna call him no names just yet because it's early in the show. I'll say my names till later. He says the only time we in our feelings is when y'all nag about little stuff.
That's a lie.
Women in their feelings about being insecure. Men insecure too. Monique. Hey, Monique. Congratulations, Monique.
Yeah, she told you graduated the
I'm
other day.
20 graduate. Congratulations. Monique said, it's a lot of males be out here now due to a lack of their father in the home.
Well, a lot of y'all men cry too. Who would that man? Was that Jonah or somebody? Who was that man?
No, that's all Marvin.
Oh, Marvin, talking about, let me tell you something. Men cry. I ain't got a problem with you crying.
No.
But when you cry
All the time.
I got you don't love me.
No.
And then when you get out there with your boys, you ask
You
me
gonna leave me for somebody else.
Yeah, you know.
I can't take care of you.
Then you want to raise hell. You won't let me be a man.
You won't spend no time with me.
Crying all the time.
You put your friends in front of me. What time you coming home?
You put your kids in front of me.
Look. You won't even give me a chance to ask for sex. You always asking for it first.
We still telling on ourselves in here, y'all.
Why
You
gotta
always
say
down
that when I
there.
say it?
I know it triggered me. Look, you always down there at the church house.
Yeah,
That ain't
always
gonna get
crying
you
about
in the
something. So
bed.
don't miss me with that. We always crying and we always complaining.
No,
and this,
Marvin.
that, and the other.
No,
What
no,
I'm gonna
Marvin.
say,
Can
I'm
we-
about it today.
Can we have Long Island tea? We done told you we are alcoholic free at Kickin Tha Breezz. No.
And you know what? Learn to communicate without the alcohol. It's so much better. It's so much fun.
Ooh.
What?
Monique said thanks y'all for congratulating her.
Mhm.
Candy said excuses. Yes.
Wow.
Aubrey did a face like a Yeah, think about it, baby.
Yeah.
And Marvin said, I should be crying, LOL. Wish I received child support. Wish we received some
You know
child
what? Let me
support.
tell you
Well,
about
she
that
don't need
child
that.
support thing. Which thank God I didn't have to worry
Yeah,
about
she
it.
didn't have to worry about it.
But let me tell you something. When you laid down and you had fun making that baby, you got caught up in the explosion of it all.
Telling
Because
her
if you
in
hadn't
her
had
ear.
no explosion, wouldn't be no baby. So you
Oh.
had that fun and them fireworks went off and some of you passed out the minute that you got it because you started snoring.
What else they do?
Lisa, I ain't had that fucking thought.
Get that.
Oh, some of y'all suck your thumb after the fireworks. Woo. Well,
Wait, Marvin.
wait a minute, let me make my
Let me
point.
count.
So you had fun getting that baby. Well, guess what? You got to help take care of that baby, and don't be mad about it because if you do your part, guess what? You get to share in the rewards of that child saying, "My daddy this, my mama that, my daddy this, my mama that," and it's part of your responsibility as a man. So don't cry about the child support. Don't cry about it.
No.
Quit
You do
crying.
what you're supposed to do in the first place. It won't be no child support.
Yeah. And if we do it the right way, and this
Yeah.
coming from somebody who didn't do it the right way, like we supposed to, court, get married, have the children,
Right.
and go on and do whatever else. But see, we grown. We can't wait till we get 18. I can't wait to get out of my mama's house. I can't wait to do this. And then all the while we got something on our hip because we so grown. So
And I want to say this, and kudos to my husband, baby. When I had my first child, Ruth, and that didn't work with my first husband, the Lord gave me another man. He was at the age of 19, and he took my child like she was his. And right to this day, you wouldn't know that he's not her biological
Yes,
daddy
it's true.
until I tell you. Don't let something go down. Old man, he got an army behind him. Why? Because he stepped up. So that was my child support system.
well,
Yes.
I think his name.
I made it happen.
I think his name might be
Very happy.
Young Man Nick, because he was 19 and you was down there at the babysitters recruiting
You are
a
be
man.
shutting yourself. He lied.
She was about 29.
No.
And he was 19. She scooped him. She said, "How you doing, youngin?"
You know, lying out. He lied. He said I was 22. He's already tall and everything. And, you know, cigarette smoke make you look old anyway and whatever else.
Oh, no, you did.
Yes, I did say it. Yes, I did.
Mm.
And he told me he was 25. And I believed it. And you know what? It wasn't until we did the do that we wasn't supposed to be doing, and that joker was asleep. And I went in that billfold. Yes, I did. And I spied that driver's license. I'm like, what? And then I woke him up and I said, "I thought you said you was 25. What you doing in my billfold?" "No, nigga, you lied." That's exactly what I said to him. And then he said, "Well, you wouldn't have talked to me if I told you what my real age was." And he was right.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah,
And by then,
he wanted you.
Yeah, he
knew
knew.
about all means necessary.
He
To
did.
get you.
And the rest is history,
Yeah,
you know.
he knew you wasn't going nowhere after that because he done laid it on you, so he was cool.
You know what
with
a man
it.
does? He laid nothing on me.
Granddaddy.
The Lord blessed it, even though it was a mess.
Granddaddy.
Well, hey, old man Nick, he paid the cost for real, and I won't back up from that. I can give him his props. You know what? I wouldn't tell nobody. Well, I ain't telling you everything he done for me, but you know, if you think you bad enough.
What they say, if you can beat me rocking my chair.
But know this, I ain't giving them nothing because my chair ain't vacant.
Oh.
And it's still right.
No vacancy.
Hey, said you got to wag your own tail if you're a good puppy. Wink, wink. Y'all so bad. They talking about get out your feelings, and they got people over here and they feeling.
Pastor, you got some beautiful daughters.
Oh, thank you.
You know who said that.
Marvin, thank you, Marvin.
That
and my
is
daughters
true.
are beautiful.
My homies are
She
beautiful.
She look like she's a model.
Girl, they said it about
She
both of
do.
them.
She look good.
Thank you, girl.
She's so
Thanks.
sweet.
God is good, but wait till that sun touch down. Y'all ain't seen nothing till y'all see my offspring of a male.
Yeah, you told me about
That boy is
She said,
6'5".
"Oh, you told me about this."
Yeah,
Yeah, that joker 6'5" and in every bit. But he got his mama mentality. So if y'all be careful, girls, be careful. He mean in a male form. But you know, you can get
I'm
in
sorry,
your feelings
Nick
to be
Jr.
out.
If you watch this, Nick Jr., I really ain't talking about you.
Yes, she is.
Talk
But
about
that's
your mama.
Yeah, she talk about your mom in a bad way. Kind of good.
It was all tip drill. That's what Marvin said Granddaddy did for you.
You know, Marvin, it ain't so much of what Granddaddy did for me, but what I did for him.
Oh.
Now, I'm one of them kind of women. I ain't the woman, the man, I give him his props, but I'm going to give my props, too, for my own self. How they say, pat your own self on the back. Because I cooked him a meal. Them other women weren't cooking no meal. I got down. I cooked him a meal.
Marvin,
What Marvin
do
say?
you sit around and watch, like,
What did he say?
movies and stuff?
What did he
Like,
say?
women in their feelings about going to the mall and shopping. Men don't like shopping with women, but y'all get mad.
But you know what, Marvin, I'm going to tell you, I don't. Give me the money, and I'll go to the mall by myself. Most of the time when that man got to go to the mall with that woman because he got the purse, okay? He's controlling that money. Baby, give me the money. Don't put no time frame on me. Go on and look at your movie or look at your game or lay up in the bed, sleep, whatever you want to do, okay? To the mall, I will go. Every woman ain't like that, so don't put us all in the same category. Some women, you know, I like to go to the mall with my man too, but sometimes I want to be by myself. But most of the time when I went to the mall, the men didn't want me to be by myself because they was always thinking,
Somebody around the corner.
yeah, but I wasn't going to do nothing. You know, you got her, you know, want to go with somebody when he come for you.
I go to the mall. I'm in and out.
You know,
see
if
what I
it's what
want.
you
Yeah,
want. Now,
yeah.
I'm more so in and out now
Yeah.
because I know I have to have my limit on my
Yeah.
money because I will go in and
Honey. Well, when we went to Houston, we showed
Texas.
out.
woo,
We shopped And we shopped some more.
And we shopped some
And
more.
we shopped some more.
Because it was the same stuff there that was
Oh,
here.
no, we still ain't seen our stuff. Oh, I'm talking about, hell no. Jesus.
We was doing it.
We, girl.
And Nathan went and told somebody that whole half of the room was filled up to the wall.
They was
And then we had to pack it in the vehicle, getting it back.
Thank God that we had the car that we had. Because we wouldn't, she'd have been in the back and
we was already laid up on top of stuff because Silver had to pack stuff under my feet.
Yeah.
They let me have the back seat.
Oh,
So,
God.
you know, it was all right with me because it was like it was a laid out bed. My legs didn't have to stretch. I like to roll from one to the other. So,
She
I
was
wasn't
fun.
mad.
It worked.
You know, it did.
We
But
had a good time.
by the grace of God. But you know what? When he talk about women being in their feelings, some women are in their feelings. Some women like to show their men off, you know? And that man don't even realize she like to show him off. But sometimes that man don't want to be in that mall because he think that other side chick gonna come around the corner.
Especially with these cameras and stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Honey.
And her girlfriend, girl, he in the mall with him now.
Mm-hmm. What she look like? What she look like?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What
What?
say? I said for me, Amanda, and my two beautiful children. You do have two beautiful
You
children.
really do. And congratulations on your son's graduation,
Yeah,
Mark.
Mark.
And he looks a bit like you. And I said
He has
that.
really grown up. Oh my
He
God.
has.
Always men keep their bag. That's not true.
He said what?
Always men keep their bag. Like men always got the money.
No.
That is not true.
One thing about me, when I travel or when I go somewhere and you're married, you know this. Even though my husband have his money, I have some stashed too. Okay, because you're not going to control me.
Okay, tell me
Because
when
that
you
money is
Because
controlled.
when I go somewhere, I want what I want. So I always, even when I was dating, like I learned to go on a date and still have like your own money, just in case you need a taxi. I done been left a couple of times. I ain't gonna lie. I don't look. Your mouth.
Don't forget we gotta take our 30 minutes.
Oh, and I've been
told.
told my mouth is out of control. I don't care nothing about it. Let me see. Aubrey C. Eubanks Sr. said, y'all are too funny. Put your YouTube handle on there too.
Hey, Miss Judy. It's HEYMRSJUDY on YouTube. Hey, Miss
Y'all please go
Judy.
subscribe.
Yeah, to the YouTube channel. You can view all this and sit up and some of y'all men can have a party talking about the women and what we talk about. Aubrey Senior, thank you for tuning in. You might want to host us on the show, you know. Don't be scared. We need some men to stand up. But you know another thing about going to the mall and having your own money. Wait a minute. When you got your own money, they can't control you.
Yeah.
Because I remember being young. My mama always told me keep my own money. I always kept a little change on the side. But one thing I noticed is that, and this is before I got saved, and even before I got married, but these were my boyfriends, so don't get it twisted. Talking about, you want this money, what you gonna do for me? They quick, don't think, oh, she a pastor and she said that. I was always a pastor. And they will say that. And so you looking at like, why? We can do something when it come back. Want to do it before you go.
Well, put my money in my hand.
Exactly.
That was before I was saved.
And that's a universal word like that. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Yeah, you know
what? For the men, the first man who ever took me somewhere, for you, your daughters and everything, and bought me stuff, and I didn't really have any limitations or really try to control me, was my daddy. The second man that took me on a cray shopping spree, I'm talking about, this was some stuff that you saw in the movies, was my uncle. And he took me from Harlem to Brooklyn to the Bronx, and we would walk in stores, and people would call him by his name, and they would bring me outfits, and he said, that's my niece, this is her name, whatever she wanted in here. And so when I got in the dating scene, at first, did I follow those things? Maybe a little bit, but I guess I was really messing with the wrong kind of men, because then it was like, oh, you bougie, and you do this, and you do that, and so, you flip up your standards, and you go through some things, especially when you find it yourself. But then I got on a level where I had to remember from whence I came
That's
from.
the word.
You had to Lord your
Yeah.
standard.
Yeah.
You know, but for me, I can't say that. I can't say that. The only man that I can truly say that didn't require that I whatever after some years of getting it was my husband now. Now he'll give me money, no issue, no problem. All I have to do is ask, and it's been like that for maybe 10 years, okay? So we've been together almost 40 years, so that means for 30 years I practically had to put out.
Hey, she had to.
Yeah, she's so low down. But guess what? My daughters and my son, on their 16th birthday, they got a diamond. My oldest grandson, when he turned 16 years old, his granddaddy got him a diamond. My girls got their first rose from their dad.
Yeah.
They got their first pair of high heels from their daddy. So it's nothing that a man could. And I asked my husband about that, and he said because they won't be overly excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
With
When
somebody
they
else.
Yeah.
Because they done had roses,
Yeah.
they done had diamonds,
Yeah.
and they done had high heels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my daughters like nice things
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But if they have to, they can get it for themselves. Like we was talking about on Hey Miss Judy today, and I told Miss Ross, she was talking about she had the spoiled syndrome thing, and the word is not spoiled, it's pampered. You know, so she can pamper herself.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, or men, she like for men to pamper her. So my girls can pamper themselves.
Okay.
I can pamper myself.
Yeah.
And you know what?
But-
Shout out to Bug and Boopy.
Yeah.
Because when I changed my, I want to say my circle, and it really came with me being in the church, and outside of us hanging together, like they would invite me places, and really did introduce me to some other things that I had desired, but I wasn't brave enough to do it on my own. And really shout out to them. And so when I was single, I dated myself. And I said, man, this is what they've been talking about. Going to get my massages, you know, it was nothing. Once or twice a month, I started because I mean, hey, it was just me, you know, going to sit in certain restaurants and having me a glass of wine and eating me a nice meal. You know what I'm saying? A nice meal.
Yeah.
One of them after you get paid, and you got extra money.
Yeah.
Nice meal with a tab like $80 when you
That's
walk
it.
out of there. Like nice meal.
And
you know,
feeling good that you don't owe
have to
nobody
buy
nothing. Like I went home and
Yeah.
I ain't have to spread.
Yeah.
I spread my legs to use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
And
That was
that's
just
true, too.
real.
And that's why I said I feel Bridget when she said that, because my daddy spoiled me. I mean, I ain't want for none then, you know, I was hustling doing it back then. So really, I didn't need no man to do nothing for me.
See?
Really. But, and I still probably say I won't be one.
Yeah, but I think to
I don't have
a
to
man is
depend
good.
on one to, you know, because I can do whatever I want to do.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, and we're not beating men down. We're talking about getting down on your feelings.
Yes, getting out of your feelings.
And
But
men
women,
do
and I want to say this, sometimes as women, we're choking that man saying, you need to make us happy, you need to do this.
No.
But when you learn to do it for yourself,
Yes.
you know, it's different. Like Amanda, like you talk about my daughters, I was just telling their brother, they went to this exclusive winery. I mean, it was really nice and it was eloquent. They were riding bikes.
Yeah.
And ladies, there are black men who like to go places like that. They want to be
Horseback
into
riding and off-roading and ATVing and sailing and parasailing and bungee jumping and zip lining and all of that. If you got and then you have to be, you know, not make yourself attractive, but really evaluate your attraction to a person. If it's all like, nah, that's white people stuff, but you have like an ambition to do some stuff, like you already know that's not really gonna work. He ain't gonna go nowhere. He not gonna do, you know, what you need him to do. Let me see.
Girl, I'm glad I ain't mean that.
Yeah.
Because I thought about when my husband, you know, I used to spoil him too, you know.
Ain't nothing
Take
wrong
him
with that.
shopping, you know. He wants to go to Burps or something. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up.
That's the only place he knew to go.
Yeah,
At the
I'm like,
hardware store.
come on now, we gotta go somewhere. Let's go to Green Hills. Man, you been pay this much for something. I said, okay, so when we walk out the store, we can see all these men with the same outfits you got on. And I'm just sitting here.
In Burks,
Yeah, you know, he was worried about the money and how much it cost. And I'm like, but it ain't your money. I'm spending my money.
Girl, let me. Amanda know about this story. My husband is been tall and everything, like you said, he didn't shop at the right places for his physique. So, I'm like, okay, baby, let's go to the Big and Tall store. You know, what? I forget the name of that store, but it was Big and Tall. Where you have to try your pants on, and then they have to tailor them. And so he tried them pants on. Boy, I fell in love with that joke all over again, because them clothes made that joke look good. And it was one pair of pants. And you got to understand, back then, prices now, back then, it's different. And so we got up to the counter. He thought I was going to pay for it. But he had a pocket full of money. And the man said, $80. I said, pay the man. He looked at me like, what? He didn't mind me spending $80 on him, but he didn't want to spend $80 on himself.
Yeah.
So you have to teach people to spend money on themselves.
You gotta be worthy that you deserve it.
Boy, I went through hell with him about them $80 pair of pants for about a month. Now he'll go and get his own stuff. Cold-blooded shop.
Men's I like it too, because he had bought a watch. And I think it was like $50. He wanted to go out to the mall and try to get this watch fit. Man told me he worked fixing it. And I'm sitting up there like, oh, this is so embarrassing. I said, you better get this cheap watch fix. Throw that watch away. Get a new one, but get something that's going to last long. You know? Yeah. He wants to get this one with bling bling and all this.
Fake bling bling.
Yeah. And about a week later, it fell apart.
You know how the little diamond clusters fall out? So try to get some crazy glue and put it back on.
Or paint it with the clear nail polish.
Men's, they do that. They stingy to their own self.
That's true.
Some of them. Because my boyfriend, I want to say he frugal, but that joker, man, he got some nice stuff. He's frugal. He the clearance king. I be like, where you find that at? We in the store 30 minutes. He come back, I'm talking about with lacrosse, everything. And I be like, where you get that? It be having clearance tags on it, out of this world. He is great at shopping. I'm going to read these comments. Okay. And then we're going to take our break because we're a little bit over.
We're going to take a 2 to 5 minute break. And then
we're going to get some more tea.
Then we're going to come back in.
And so Marvin said we all did that massage trips. Yeah, Marvin, that's cool too. Tosha.
I get massages.
Yay. Tosha, hey girl. I missed you the other night at Van's party, but I love you, girl. Tosha said, love it. Keep it real, Amanda. Marvin said, I love an independent woman. Marvin, if a person don't know what you want by now, they ain't gonna know. Aubrey said, huge difference between wanting a man and needing a man. Yes, it is.
That's true.
Marvin said, why women don't have good credit but want us to use our credit by things.
Most of us have better credit than you.
Hold on, y'all. It's in my spirit.
You better not attack him.
When we come back, we are going to address this. So Marvin, be on standby. Don't be talking about you gotta go give somebody some water. Your kids is grown. You better be on here because
he said credit, girl, not you.
Why women don't have good credit but want us to use our credit to buy things for us. Do you know how many years women done bought cars? Done got, you know what? I ain't finna do it.
We finna take that 2, I'm gonna say 3 minute intermission. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna wait on you to tune in, okay? All right.
Look at him with his credit score on here. For sure not.